Hi, welcome to the vlog. How are you all? I have a problem. And it's such a privileged problem that I'm actually embarrassed to talk about it. But I am nothing if not a woman who pushes through my discomfort. So let's talk about my embarrassing problem. I can't get this office to work. I really want to be sitting up here and doing my work. This is where I have set up my Kanban board and I have my desk, and it's an enormous room. It has so much storage, and yet before I know what's happened, it looks like this. This is not a place to sit and work. This is not a place where I can even comfortably get into. It looked a lot worse not all that long ago, but I've actually put the laundry away. Although putting the laundry away, because some of it is going in there, has meant that I've moved things back and forth. Like, nothing is simple in this office. And yeah, I mean, you can see what I mean. It's a big office. And I have this entire wall of built-in wardrobes. And I have a big massive filing cabinet, and I have a full-size bookcase. Like, I am not lacking in storage, and yet this happens. Every time. Because I'm a solutions-oriented person, I like coming online and filming and being able to give you guys solutions. Right now I don't have a solution. Obviously a solution is just tidy up. But I've tidied this place up a lot. And then this still happens. Like, as soon as I have something that I need to move away from somewhere else, it just gets dumped in here, and there's a ripple effect, and it just cascades. And of course, because I'm not sitting here working, I'm sitting downstairs in my dining room working, and then my dining room gets a little bit out of control. Not to that extent, but I have just spent an hour looking for my camera mic. I spent an hour looking for my camera mic. I can't find it. And so I'm filming using my old camera mic, which means that right now I don't even know if I can use this vlog, because I have no idea whether I'm going to have a workable sound or not. And I never find anything in here, and I never get to use this space, and I'm so frustrated. I really am. This requires a bit of mind work. Blooming M word again. I know why this room constantly becomes a problem, and that is a really good first step. But I haven't yet worked out how to get out of it. So in part, important papers cause me anxiety. This is the room where important papers go, which means that this is basically the room of anxiety. It should be the room of creativity, but it isn't. It's the room of anxiety. So I need a solution for dealing with important papers that not only get them out of my sight, but means that they are out of my sight and dealt with. Because I have a bad tendency of just shoving them away and not dealing with them and thinking I'll get to that later. So that is part of the problem. Another part of the problem is that this room needs to be able to multitask. This room is not just my office, this is also the room where I store all of the craft supplies. It is the room that by default becomes the room where I dry laundry, and I also have my ironing board in here, and I have all of my exercise equipment in here, because really I should be able, it's a big room, I should be able to work out in here as well. Can you hear the shoulds? I'm having a lot of should, and shoulds are not necessarily all that helpful. And breathe. Yes, so I have tidied this room up so many times, and I've filmed myself tidying this room up so many times, and then I still don't really get anywhere with it, and I don't post the vlogs because I'm never happy with them, and I get it tidied up, I sit here and work for a day or two, and then it explodes again. And it's such a shame, and it doesn't need to be this way, and it's not this way with other rooms in this house. Even when I'm working from my dining room, that room is very easy to return to its tranquil space. I love my dining room. It's a beautiful space. My front room is gorgeous. When Elin is here, my front room is just the bedroom, and we sit in there and we chill out, and that's where a lot of Elin's care takes place, and that's where Elin sleeps, and it's not used for anything else. But when Elin's with her dad, it takes me less than 10 minutes to get that room back to adult, tranquil, wonderful front room. My bedroom is amazing. I love my bedroom. And yeah, sure, occasionally, you know, there's a lot of laundry in there, occasionally either clean or dirty. But in that room too, it's very quick and easy for me to return it to a tranquil space. I filmed that vlog when I sorted out Alice's room, and Alice's room now works. Because we've done that work in Alice's room, and it's a nice space, it's a space that we both enjoy, so we both keep it that way. So really, my main two problem areas in this house is my office and my bathroom. And in my bathroom I don't have any storage, so that probably explains that one. But yes, this space has got storage, and yet the storage is not used in the right place, and the room is... maybe I'm asking too much of this room, expecting too much of it, or I'm not using the storage effectively, and I'm not setting up systems for dealing with the things that I know I find difficult. And so, yeah, it just explodes. And this is what I'm going to have to do something about. Now, yes, ultimately, until I have at least tidied up so I have enough room to swing a cat in here, I can't really fix it. So that is very much my first step. I need to do that first step of kind of going, right, let's at least create space to operate in. And then maybe I can start looking for solutions. But I'm really interested in what you guys are thinking. Now that you've heard me kind of just whine and express my frustration, you know, if it was your room, what would you do? If it was your space, how would you change it? How would you tweak it? Like there really are so many amazing possibilities with this room that I'm just not making the most of. If I may turn the camera around, I'm going to grab the camera again. Oh, mic. Oh. Hi. Like, look at this. Maybe, you know, me in the mirror, but the point of this, showing this, is I have this mirror and this gorgeous shelving unit around it, and I've used the shelving unit to put photos that are important to me, a quote, some plants. Like, that is a space with huge potential, just that little space there. The top of my filing cabinet is where the printer has gone, because the printer is enormous, but it was given to me, so, you know, that works. And with that plant there, it works. The reason it's got a towel underneath it is because I overwatered it, and I had to very quickly just stop the stop the waterfall. But really, kind of getting there and fixing it and sorting it out means that I have to navigate this to get in there again. And then on top of the bookcase, I've got more plants. So if we just look at that top of the bookcase, that looks kind of tranquil and nice. And then messiness grows as we get further and further down. And oh, look, cables. Yeah, so there are definitely potentials in this room. Like, the desk is narrow, but it's beautiful. But I'm really not making the most of the opportunities in here. I did say it was a privilege problem, right? It is a privilege problem. I have a spare room with loads of storage. So it's a really privileged problem. Another problem with my problem is that I am so stuck in this, it's a problem, that I can't yet see the solutions. mindset management. You can't be creative and solutions focused when you are stuck in what's wrong, what isn't working. Because right now all I'm thinking is this room isn't working. And that's it. I mean, I've lost this battle before I've even started. This room's not working. Okay. I've made that into a truth. That is my thought. That is causing my feelings of frustration. But I've made it into a truth. And that means I can't actually change it. So changing this room comes with changing my mind about it. I need to get away from thinking that it is a problem. I need to get away from thinking that it's a space where anxiety gathers and start thinking about it as a space of creativity. That is what it has to become. It has to become a creative space. Maybe that's my solution. Maybe I actually found a solution. The solution is that this has to become a creative space. So if it doesn't have to become anything, but it would certainly be helpful if it became a creative space. So in order to turn it into a creative space, what needs to change? What do I need to do? That's a really good question. So yes, I am super curious to hear what you guys think. I will go about speak English. Nej, för fan, vi byter till svenska istället så kan vi se om jag får någon ordning på orden då. Kan jag trycka ut mig på mitt modersmål? Vad jag älskar ironi! Nej, jag kan inte trycka ut mig på mitt modersmål heller. If you are vision impaired and you're watching this or listening to this, what I just said in Swedish was I'll just change language and see if I can express myself in my mother tongue. And I stumbled over the sentence, can I express myself in my mother tongue? Irony is a beautiful thing. Okay, right. Yes, I need to start tackling this space. I need to create enough room to make things happen before I can start thinking of solutions. But as I said, I am really curious about what you guys think might be suitable solutions, how you would think about it, what you would do with it. I might add that every single cupboard has got stuff in it, but it doesn't necessarily mean that every single cupboard is utilized in the best way. I actually know very well that every cupboard is not utilized in the best way, because things that I use are up in a high cupboard there, and then I have the entire cupboard below with things that I'm currently not using. So whenever I want to use the crafting stuff, I have to get it down from there, and then it ends up just lying around because me and Alice aren't done crafting, and then that adds to the mess. I'm starting to see things here, guys. Okay, right. Well, let me get on with this. I will chat to you all later. And yes, do share your thoughts, do share your ideas, do share your suggestions. I'm actually not even going to tidy this now. I'm going to go and edit this vlog now and get it posted now. And then I can come and tidy afterwards, and then hopefully have some great ideas from you guys to deal with once I can actually start working in here. That sounds like a great idea. Let's do that. Okay. Thanks. Speak to you all very soon. Bye.